The fascinating journey through African culture, mysteries, botany, and traditions. Welcome to a fascinating journey through Africa, a continent brimming with ancient mysteries, botanical riches, and traditions that shape the lives of millions. Prepare to explore the beauty and depth of a unique culture. Imagine a continent where diversity is not just a feature, but a constant celebration. Africa, with its vast deserts, lush rainforests, and vibrant savannas, is a place where every landscape tells a story and every tradition has a deep meaning. Welcome to the fascinating journey through African culture, mysteries, botany, and traditions. Today, we will embark on a unique exploration, uncovering the secrets that make African culture one of the richest and most varied in the world. Let's begin our journey by diving into the mysteries that surround the spiritual and mythological practices of its diverse communities. Unraveling the symbolism of ancestral masks and the wisdom of rituals will help us better understand the profound connection between Africans and their spiritual world. Before we continue, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe and like this video to allow YouTube to send you notifications of more videos and to help the channel grow. This is a continent where spirituality and mythology play central roles in daily life. Each tribe and ethnicity has its own beliefs, myths, and spiritual practices passed down from generation to generation. These traditions are not merely cultural aspects. They form the foundation upon which many communities understand the world and their connection to it. Among the most fascinating and visible elements of these traditions are masks and rituals, which serve as gateways to the spiritual world and means of communication with ancestors. African masks are much more than mere art objects. They are emblems of spiritual power and cultural identity. Each mask has a specific meaning and is associated with a particular deity, spirit, or ancestor. They are used in ceremonies to invoke the presence of these entities and to mediate communication between the material and spiritual worlds. During rituals, masks transform the wearers into mediums between the world of the living and that of the spirits. For example, in Bantu traditions, masks may represent mythological or ancestral figures summoned to aid in conflict resolution, disease healing, or community protection. In addition to individual rituals, many community ceremonies have a profound spiritual impact. Festivals and celebrations involving dances and music are occasions to honor ancestors, seek protection and prosperity, and reaffirm social and cultural bonds within the community. However, Africa faces the dilemma of witchcraft, a reality often ignored because it is not legally recognized, but there are cases of people being lynched on suspicion of witchcraft. For instance, in central Mozambique, in a province named Zambezia, a woman in her 50s was caught practicing witchcraft by a supposed healer, narrowly escaping lynching due to intervention by local authorities. Witnesses claim that black magic exists and is practiced by people with deep hatred and envy. African festivals are vibrant celebrations that capture the essence of the continent's cultural diversity. These events are not just occasions for parties and entertainment, but are profound moments of cultural reaffirmation and connection to history and traditions. Festivals such as Timkat in Ethiopia and Oruro in Nigeria are notable examples of how these celebrations serve as bridges between the past and the present, reinforcing cultural identity and community cohesion. Timkat, also known as Epiphany, is one of the largest and most important celebrations in Ethiopia, observed on January 19th or January 20th, depending on the year. The festival celebrates the baptism of Jesus Christ in the River Jordan and is marked by a series of colorful religious rituals and ceremonies. The festival is an occasion for spiritual renewal and the expression of Ethiopian Christian faith, which is deeply rooted in the Orthodox tradition. The spiritual and mythological traditions of Africa are a profound testament to the intimate relationship between humans and the spiritual world. Masks and rituals are not merely forms of art. They are the tools through which Africans communicate with spirits, honor ancestors, and preserve their cultural identity. By understanding and appreciating the complexity and depth of these traditions, We are invited to reflect on the role of spirituality and culture in shaping our own identities and communities. For example, the spirits and ancestral wisdom, the influence of the Orishas in the Yoruba region, and the role of shamanism in other cultures. In many African and indigenous cultures around the world, spirituality plays a fundamental role in understanding and regulating daily life. In the Yoruba region, located in present-day Nigeria and its surroundings, the Orishas are spiritual entities that have a direct influence on people's lives, while shamanism, present in various indigenous cultures, uses rituals and spiritual practices to heal and bring balance. These spiritual systems and their rituals are imbued with symbolism and ancient wisdom, offering a deep insight into the relationship between the material and spiritual worlds. In Yoruba cosmology, the Orishas are spirits or deities that represent aspects of nature, natural phenomena, and human characteristics. Each Orisha has its own attributes, stories, and responsibilities. They are intermediaries between the supreme god, Olodumare, and humans, and their influences are felt in all aspects of daily life. They impact daily and personal events, from health and prosperity to relationships and important decisions. Individuals may make offerings, participate in rituals, and seek the guidance of the Orishas to solve problems and achieve goals. For example, Eksu is the messenger Orisha and guardian of paths, while Yemoja is the mother of the Orishas and goddess of the seas, associated with fertility and protection. In conclusion, the Orishas of Yoruba tradition and shamanism in various cultures offer fascinating insights into spirituality and ritualistic practices. Both play crucial roles in daily life, providing guidance, healing, and balance through systems deeply rooted in ancestral wisdom. By exploring these practices, we can gain a richer understanding of how different cultures connect with the spiritual world and how these connections shape their lives and communities. Africa, with its vast expanse and diversity, is a continent of unparalleled cultural wealth. From its complex spiritual traditions and rituals to its lush botany and vibrant cultural practices, Africa provides a profound testament to ancestral wisdom and the complexity of its societies. Understanding and appreciating these traditions not only expands our knowledge of a continent rich in history and culture, but also invites us to reflect on the essence of humanity.